Okay, so how does the VWAP and the TPO complement each other? So I was talking about how, like for this example, it bounced off the number one standard deviation, bounce, and then down to the second, bounce, no man's land, bounce, no man's land. Oh, here it was like real no man's land. But it went back to the one, bounced, and then it kind of got there, but not really. And then it floated back up. And then once it got to the number one standard deviation, it shot over. So why did it do that? Why did it turn around here? And then why did it decide to flip or take that jump at this level? So for that, I look to the TPO charts. So let's look. Let's look at history. Let me bring. Excuse me. So let me make room. I'm making room here. So, this is the other one. That's regular trading hours. So let's look at extended trading hours, because we're in extended trading hours at the moment. So here at 40 or 28, why did it bounce at 28? So conveniently, it shows a line. So number one, that was a POC over here. Number two is the bottom of this one, bottom of this profile. The better spot would have been here at 35. So it dipped below the bottom or the value area low of this profile, and then it decided to turn around. It decided not to drop down. So destination would have been in reference to this one. So right at 35 area down to the 22 area. It did not get to the 22. By all means, it could have. It could have, and that would have been a valid area to go long for a reversal, either all the way, which is not guaranteed, or just like a small scalp. So reasonable, a realistic trade would have been from, like, for example, 48 to 55. That actually would have been really good for ES. But what we're looking for is direction. We're looking for sentiment. So the sentiment could have been, and probably would have been, float back up, recross this this previous profile, which we kind of did, and then do something else after that. So that's kind of how they complement each other. So location here is correlated to location here, or if a location correlates here, that is also here, then that gives you a high indication of what it is going to do next. Ultimately, I feel it's a 50-50 shot either way. It's like, yeah, it could either go down or go up, but the ultimate idea is that you have a area where you will have a high probability of a successful trade. That is my goal. Finding areas to have a high probability to have a successful trade, and that means being on the right side, obviously. But it means making a good assessment and making a good positioning, getting in at a good position.